I've come to the conclusion that no matter how many times I answer the questions, I'm gonna keep getting asked forever until eternity, until maybe I put some weight back on. Man, Agent, what you eat, bro? How'd you do it, Agent? How'd you do it? The videos is on the channel, bro. What are we talking about right now? In fact, the playlist link is in the description. I'm down about 120 pounds right now. Emily, did you play the sound effect? Appreciate it, man. Thank you, that means so much to me. I'm starting to realize things though, as I'm becoming malnourished. You'll start to see it in my face. You'll watch a video of me one day and you'll be like, is Agent healthy? Because that's what I look like when I have no fat on my body. In fact, some of you guys have been following me since like 2016, 2017. You know what malnourished Agent looks like. It was a different time, fellas. I look like I lived a very, very long way away from the nearest grocery store. Hey, so we're dropping an A&P video. We had a shoot like last week, right? And we're dropping a video, probably not on Monday because Chris is always late. Maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday, we don't know. And in that video, y'all gonna see a clip and it's gonna surprise you, right? And I just want you guys to know when you see that clip that I'm already working on it, guys. I'm working on it as we speak. There's some downfalls to losing weight that, you know what I'm saying, I didn't truly anticipate. Cause I've been fat for so long, you know what I'm saying, you just forget sometimes what it's like to not be fat. Like there are plenty of benefits. I can fit in the seats of all of my cars way better now. If there's a remote over there, I will get up and get the remote now. I won't just look at the remote for an extended period of time and then call Waleed to help me figure out what I'm gonna do about the situation. I have more stamina, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm playing basketball, I'm not like, yo bro, going up ramps is no longer workouts for me. That's just called walking, like it is for the rest of the public. So you know, we know what the benefits is, for sure. But there's also some negatives. Negative number one, I just feel kind of weak, man. I went on the bench yesterday for the first time in like 2-3 months and I can't even lift 175 by 5 reps no more. And I know that when you have more weight, it gives you more leverage to do bench. I know I didn't technically get weaker, I just lost fat. I know, guys, I know. But still, we had a physical A&P shoot. Man, I'm not joking when I tell you Duke just picked me up off the floor. That was not possible in years past. Duke was trying to lift me in his next A&P video. And then I had my feet planted and I was like, Duke, good attempt. it was a good attempt. And then I was in the air. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that just wasn't possible in years past. I'm also coming to a realization that I'm not really athletic. Like I already knew that about me, but it's really hitting me again that I'm not explosive. I did like a muscle fiber test years ago and it told me I was so on the oxidative side that if I really wanted to train for marathons, I could probably win a few. So that means like I'm not explosive at all. Like I'm the furthest thing from explosive, which is unfortunate because explosive sports is the most fun sports. Football, basketball, you name it. Nobody really gets that gassed about biking or long distance running. But that's what my body is optimized for. That's because I'm Ethiopian though. You know how Ethiopians, they just win all of the marathons. Every marathon on earth an Ethiopian has won it. We know this to be the truth. There's been some other stuff that's kind of caught me off guard. Like right now, I'm in the middle between like XL and 2XL. But like if I buy clothes that's XL, sometimes it'd be way too tight. Like this is XL and it's actually a little loose on me. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't anticipate that. Shopping was way easier before. I would just get the biggest size and hope they had 3XL. And it seemed like just about like every month and a half to 2 months, I have to buy like a new wardrobe. And the reason I have to do that is because the comments won't leave me alone. You guys keep talking about how big my shirts are. And I keep trying to tell you, I don't really want to spend hundreds of dollars on new shirts. And now like just about every conversation I have with anybody I haven't seen for more than 2 months always starts off like, whoa, bro, you've lost so much weight, man. What did you do? How did you do it? I'm so proud of you. That's how every conversation starts. I actually have to have that exact conversation about 3 to 4 times a day now. I'm not complaining because, you know what I'm saying, I kind of signed up for this when I put on 160 pounds in front of all of the internet, and then I'm in the process of losing all the 160 pounds in front of all of the internet. I knew what I was doing. But at the same time, it was unanticipated. I think soon I'm gonna be so athletically inclined that I could just start shooting 360 arrows so it's not just regular shots. Great form, I know, guys. I'm getting into archery. I'm gonna be an Olympic athlete in the next 3 years. For some reason, the internet is in love with weight loss. It's the internet's favorite thing. Like I could put out a post and I could be like, guys, I'm so happy. Life is going so great. And then people will be like, wow, we're happy for you, Agent. That's great stuff. And then I'll put out a post saying, I lost 1 pound. And the internet will explode in absolute joy for me. about this 1 pound of fat that I've lost. And the tweet will go viral and I'll end up on Ellen and I'll be like, I don't know, Ellen, you was wilding just 4 or 5 months ago. I want to go on Oprah. Oprah's been bugging for the last couple years. I don't even know if I trust her. That's it. I'm going to Dr. Phil, man, to talk about my story. My biggest fear, guys, is being skinny. Because that's not really a fun existence. If you're fat, you could just eat whatever because you're already fat. And if you're fit, you're just capable of so much more. You're healthier, you feel better. Woo, that's a great way to live. But being skinny is neither of those two very fun things. Eating or being healthy. And I'm starting to realize as I'm like 2 months away from reaching my goal weight, maybe 3 months, that I really don't want to be skinny, like very badly, guys. Especially because, like, you know how everybody puts on weight differently? I don't look good skinny. I look like I have a condition. I think it's about time I take this out. I was doing a whole bunch of extended fasts for the last like couple months, just intermittently whenever I had a chance. But I'm not doing that no more because my goal is no longer to lose weight, although that is my goal. My goal now is to put on muscle while I lose weight. And I could do that because I just started putting on muscle, so I'm in the beginning stages. So I'm back on my carnivore now, you know what I'm saying? I just ordered boatloads of elk. Joe Rogan won't stop posting about elk, so I had to see what he's talking about. So I'm about to cook up some elk. You know what's been challenging, bro? So I'm eating carnivore, right? So just meats and seafood and animal products. Just delicious, beautiful animals. But I can't find any place that sells just the meat, bro. Like if I want to go to a place and I'd be like, yo, give me 2 pounds of thighs, but already cooked though, bro. I don't have enough time to be cooking it myself, all right? Just cook it for me, and then I want to order it, and then just boom, I'm out of there. What that sound like? Fast food. Correct. The only places you could do that is like Bojangles, KFC, and Popeyes. That's it. But obviously, those are not healthy decisions, so I'm not gonna make those. I just came across a new discovery though, guys. I love Indian, well, I love all kind of different food, but Indian food specifically, because they give you just the chicken, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They chicken 65, but you didn't get the rice with it. There's no rice that come with it, you just get the chicken. So that's what I'm gonna do until my elk arrives. I'm just gonna eat Indian food. Then my elk is gonna get here and I'm gonna cook up on the grill, fellas. I might even boot up a stream so y'all can see what I'm really doing, you know what I'm saying? In terms of like the spices I throw on it right there. You know what I'm saying? I probably watch a couple tutorials, see how Joe Rogan cooks his elk. Or I guess I should say Joe Rogan's chef. Not gonna lie, part of me wants to get really rich. Like I want 100 million Spotify money just so I can have my own chef. Like every time I see a tweet about somebody who's really rich having their own chef, part of me just gets really inspired to work hard. I saw Tfue tweet he about to get his own chef, and I started getting to work that night at midnight. I got up and started working more because I just want my own chef too. I want my own chef. I need to be able to wake up and then the chef just has food it's right there waiting for me. And then I want to come back from a long day and then the food is fresh. It's right there, guys. It's waiting for me in my kitchen. They have some pretty bad solutions for that right now. Like they have those meal plan things where they send you frozen food. You just keep it in your freezer. I tried a bunch of those because I was on keto like last year and they're disgusting. I can tell you that. I tried 3 of them when I was in Toronto. Didn't like any of them. I gave up trying, fellas. It all tasted like microwave tin can food. And I can't put that kind of food in my body. I just enjoy food too much to put myself through that. Not gonna lie to you, after the A&P shoot last week, no exaggeration, I actually thought about gaining all my weight back. I was like, no. I'd rather be fat than have another man lift me off the air ever again in my life. I put out a post on Instagram of me, I was in the gym, I was benching and doing some overhead press, and Duke, wait, what did it say? Captioned it, nah, I'm back in here. Next A&P vid, y'all gonna see why. And then Duke sent me a message and he's like, don't tell me that's the reason why. And I said, Duke, that's exactly the reason why. All of that to say, I'm actually kind of enjoying the weight loss. I'm in like kind of like a cruise mode right now where I'm not even having to try that hard to lose weight. It's just kind of happening. Because the beginning was real tough, you know what I'm saying? Just to get started was really difficult. Think about losing weight, like trying to start up a 1980 Mercedes-Benz that didn't get serviced properly throughout its lifetime. Think about it like that. Like, it's gonna take you a minute to get it started because the engine is all kind of fucked up. But that's because you did that. You didn't take care of the car. But eventually you get the car rolling. Man, find out you're on the freeway. Man, once you hit the highway, man, you're steady cruising at that point. You can get to your destination. That was one of the greatest analogies that's ever came out my mouth. So I'm also in the stage of this weight loss. So I'm like maybe 30 pounds away from where I'm trying to be at. And you know what I'm saying? That for me right now is nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's light work for me, man. But I'm at the stage where like I could see that I'm gonna have plenty of loose skin. So then I did a Google search to see like what I'm supposed to do about that. And then the comment section was filled with people that still haven't lost any weight that was concerned about loose skin. And that would be like hiring security to go to the mall even though nobody knows who you are. You haven't even came across the problem yet of fame. You don't even have to worry about security just yet. Let's focus on one thing at a time. And it seemed like there's no real solution for it, which, well, there are, but they're not great. And it kind of blows my mind that that's enough for some people to be like, I'll worry about that later. I don't even, like, loose skin that's just too much for me to deal with. What? You mean to tell me it's not worth being healthy, man? To feel great all the, you know how much more great I feel all day now? Oh my, some people I swear to God is victims, bro, I'm telling you. Yo, y'all need to identify the victims in y'all lives and then just leave them alone. Like, let them be victims by themselves. They're trying to drag you into it, I swear to God. People are just so determined to be the victim. Yo, bro, if you're living in North America in 2020 right now and you got a roof over your head and some internet, how could you be the victim? How is it possible? Man, you're living in the top 1% in human history right now. Kings used to live like how a regular person lives right now. But you're the victim? They'll find any reason. Me? Just biologically. What the f does that mean? Oh my God, man. People look for any excuse to not do the difficult thing because it absolves them of the reality and the responsibility of self-improvement. Oh, the reason I can't get better is because of this. It just makes it more challenging for me. For you, it's so easy. Dang, those people need to they need to separate them. They need to put them in a country by themselves. And that country will dissolve into oblivion ASAP. Because nobody's going to be willing to take lead. Everyone's just going to be blaming everything else for a problem. I see that a lot, man, especially when it comes to this weight loss. There was plenty of reasons that I gained weight, but there was never an excuse for me to put on 160 pounds. It just wasn't. And I was real with myself about it. I knew what I was doing was f***ed up, and I kept going through the same cyclical process, and it was embarrassing. It was pathetic, especially because I did it online in front of millions of people. Can you imagine if I just got on there in videos and I was like, the reason I was gaining weight was because I was working so hard. There was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do. How many times people tell you there was nothing you could do? Anyway, all that to say, I'm glad I took it seriously and I kind of snapped myself out of it. I think everybody has like this moment where like they reach a breaking point. And you know, for me, it was when I found out I couldn't run no more at the age of 22. And I was like, I feel like I should be able to run at the age of 22. It was like when I would walk up a ramp and like I'd be dead exhausted. And it was a ramp. It was like a wheelchair ramp, guys. That's like, it shouldn't take you an extra breath to walk up a slight incline. It shouldn't. It's like, man, is that how it's gonna be for the rest of my life? That's a horrible thought right there. Who's trying to live like that forever? I don't think anybody should. I don't think that, but it's, wow. What does that say about humans? Hold on while I just think out loud today. What does it say about humans that given the opportunity to ruin their lives for short-term pleasure, there's a large majority of people that take it? Now, granted, you know, big companies is spamming advertisements and using all your information against you to sell you products that have spam sugar. Granted is not like the most optimized situation, and it's way cheaper to get you a McDonald's meal than it is to get you some organic celery. And granted, every time you're watching any kind of entertainment, they just spam delicious pancakes in front of your face like you don't love pancakes or something like that. And granted, you be watching commercials, and if you didn't know, you might have actually believed them when they said Nutella was part of a balanced breakfast. It's not. It's Nutella. It's part of an unhealthy breakfast all the time. Now, granted all of that, the information is out there. It's not like back in the day where you might have had to trek across 2 countries to go to the library where there might be a book that might have some information on the topic you're interested in. Swear to God, you could just Google it, guys. And there's gonna be so many studies, and they're gonna say different things, right? But then you have to research the validity of the study. What kind of research methods did they do? In fact, you really don't even have to do that because there's YouTube videos that summarize studies. So you could, like, there's a channel called What I've Learned on YouTube that just summarizes a whole bunch of studies, and he comes to conclusions, or he's just thinking out loud about and I watch it. And so I don't have to read studies because he tell me what the study says. And then now I have more information. The human brain is flawed, guys. It is. And it's mainly because we're not really capable of making a decision that would benefit us 10 years from now if we don't see the benefit like that instant. Because we're so used to everything happening this instant. Like when I drink this delicious drink, it's gonna taste so great in my mouth. That's instant pleasure right there. But working on your jump shot for 100 hours so you shoot 5% better from the field is not that enticing of a prospect. Hey, moral of the story, deal with problems as they arrive. No point in trying to fix a problem that hasn't presented itself yet, 1. 2, find the victims in your lives and evacuate from their vicinity. They will turn you into a victim and you will become infinitely less productive and infinitely less happy. And 3, guys, there's information everywhere. Learn something. The human brain is so fascinating. There's so much to know and there's so much we don't know. That'd be all in a new episode of Thinking Out Loud with absolutely no end goal. Y'all new to the channel, man, be sure to subscribe. Drop a like. Second channel going on right now, man. Trying to hit 2 million on the second channel. So, you know what I'm saying? Well, that'd be all, guys. There's videos on the screen right now. I'm trying to do a video where I drag race all my cars because I think it'll be fun. So that might come out soon. And next gen consoles. So I'm going to finish setting up the studio that I kind of just left as it is. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.